right here between the two clear power players in the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Ronald, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this team to get us going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. The pass rush closing in. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Manning. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see a quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
You know, this guy's one of the more talented quarterbacks in the country. A little bit rare to see him throw a ball where his mechanics are off that poorly.
Defense is coming after him. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Well down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Bringing pressure. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns. They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Hughes. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. Now the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes, and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Grabbed by the receiver. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. He's tackled right after the catch, but the offense really threatened. First and goal at the 5.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's
touchdown, Texas. A great catch and run for 6.
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Makes the catch. It's Whittington. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but The fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. He's got it with room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They keep him guessing with a run. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from...
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw to the left side. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Manning. That catch is hauled in. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Longhorns line it up with first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass rush gets home. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Manning. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And throwing again on second and 10. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Breaking tackles. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points to keep this drive alive right here.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a fourth-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, it's Moore. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind. Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this will get them going in a new direction.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today. Not only know if he's done yet.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that short completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. He's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Inside give now from the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Moore. And the completion made. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
QB keeper all the way. And he stops short, doesn't get in, and the defense still holds on to a 2-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Grinding away on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. To the air, it's Manning. Caught near the goal line. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Play fake, looking to throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
DAT is good, so the lead is 9. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Crowd trying to make a difference here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Same tailback, another carry. So no gain on what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of.